Hi guys, welcome back. Today is going to be me talking about my April non-beauty favourites because I really struggled to find like anything I really liked beauty wise in April, but I found loads of things that I loved in April that were non-beauty related. So I thought I'd do a video on those. Let me know what you think. These might become a regular thing if you like them. If you like them, please do put a thumbs up and subscribe to me because I think that's like the biggest compliment you can give me. If you like my video, that sounds really like, please like, but obviously if you don't like it, don't like it, but like obviously I'd prefer it if you did. Anyway, now that the grovelling's over, I'm going to get on straight away and talk about my monthly non-beauty favourites for April. First things first, I am back in like obsession with my scarf collection. Particularly this one because this one seems to go with everything, but I must have like 60 scarves and I like collect them and I love scarves. I just love them. I've got a bit of a fleur de force thing going on with my scarves, like, but she always wears one and I don't because I'm like, it's nice weather outside or it's reasonable, so I don't see the point in wearing a scarf. But excuse me, basically I've like rediscovered my scarf collection because last year I was just like, meh, scarves, not bothered. And then like I did a whole spring clean of the house and came across so many I'd forgotten I had, including this one, and now I'm back in love with them. I really like this one. It was £2 from Primark. £2. What? Like, that's crazy money for such a good such a good scarf. And it's got these little cameos on it, which are really, really pretty, and it's long and it's just massive, and it's great for when you don't want anything like really heavy and woolen, but you want something just to add to your, I don't know, outfit. Like if I want something to make me look a bit posher. Right, posher probably isn't a word, sorry. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Yeah, I'm really loving these and I just love my scarf collection again. Next things I'm obsessed with, moving swiftly on from my inability to speak, the next things I'm obsessed with are the Yankee Candle tartlets. Now, long story short, Lisa, my friend, bought me some tartlets for, I think it was my birthday? Might have been Christmas. No, it was my birthday, definitely my birthday. She bought me some and we were both under the impression they were candles and I was like, Lisa, how do you light this? And she was like, I don't know, they must be tartlets. So I had to go and buy a tartlet burner, and I've been obsessed with tartlets ever since because they just last longer than candles do, and they're probably more cost effective because they're a lot cheaper and they scent the house and they're just gorgeous. And my mainstay favourite has always been Garden Sweet Pea, purely because I have so many amazing memories associated with this particular scent. When I was younger, sweet peas were in the garden, so I just remember playing with my brothers and sisters out in the garden, and then when I got a bit older they were the first sort of flowers I learnt to grow because they're so easy to grow and they're just amazing. And then like in my own garden I have a lot of sweet peas, A, because they're easy to grow, and B, because I love them so much. And they like, I bring them in the house, I cut the flowers and bring them in the house, and I just love sweet peas. And this is like, this just smells exactly like sweet peas. It's not like a really floral scent, it's quite sweet, but it's summery. It's just, I love this scent so much. And it's just so quintessentially English. It's like, I couldn't imagine an English garden without sweet peas. I know that sounds really ridiculous because obviously everyone's got their own taste, but if I went into a garden like that said it was quintessential English and sweet peas weren't there, I'd be like, no. So this is just one of my all-time favourites, and I need to put it down because I can't stop sniffing it. One of the new scents for the Yankee Candle collection is Honey Blossom, which is this one. And again, it's not overly floral, it's sweet but with like a hint of musk. Dave really likes this one actually because I burned Sweet Pea and he's like, oh, you've got Sweet Pea burning again. And I burned this one and he was like, ooh, that's quite nice, because it's not like in your face, it's just really subtle and beautiful. And I opened the door to my neighbour the other day and she was coming round to ask me to help her with something. I can't even remember what it was. And she was like, your house smells really nice. And I was like, it's this. I love these, honestly. And I can't recommend them highly enough. I think tart burners are like £5 and then these are like £1.25 each. So they're just so worth the money. Okay, moving on to TV. Two things that I've been really enjoying. Number one, Friday nights, Revolution. Really enjoying that. It's from the creator of Lost, and like with Lost, by about series 3, I was like, snooze, this is boring, turn it off. And I thought I was going to be like that with Revolution. We watched it and I was like, this is a bit boring, I don't understand it. Basically what's happened is, for those of you that don't watch Revolution, is it's a case of we all live in such a technologically powered world, like everything has got electric, everything needs to have electric and stuff, and the power shuts off and we all go back to basics, and it's about a group of people who are trying to sort of find out why the power was shut off, because it's a big conspiracy and it didn't just go, something happened to it. And you've got like characters like people who have made millions from Google there and stuff. They've got a lot riding on the power coming back on and things like that. And the main girl, the main actress, actually reminds me a lot of Estee from Essie Button. I think it's the eyes. And I tweeted her, I was like, you really look like this actress. And then I realised, I was like, oh my god, if she Googles her and a really unflattering picture comes up, she's going to think I'm insulting her. So I was like, it's meant to be a compliment, and I think she took it that way, I don't know. But yeah, like, I'm really enjoying Revolution. It's got me hooked, and not many TV series can get me hooked. Most of the time I'm just like, meh, laptop. Anyway, the next thing I've been watching all the time at the moment is Sex and the City. Like, I know that I've watched these like hundreds of times. I must have seen every episode at least 5-6 times now, but I can still just whack these on the TV and zone out. And I just love these so much. I just can't get enough of them, really. I just hope they bring out a third film. I'm that sad, and I would make Dave go to see it with me. Okay, moving swiftly on. Don't know what's happening with La Fringe here, it's just sort of doing its own thing. Anyway, I've got a few more favourites, but obviously I haven't got anything to demonstrate with, so I'm just going to talk at you, whichever one. I have been hitting up my friend Jessie's bakery like no one's business recently. Like, I go through phases of like thinking, oh, I'm going to be healthy, I'm not going to eat cake, and then I get like cravings and I just go, Jess, I need cake, and she feeds me, and they are the most amazing cakes in the world, honest to God. Like, I've never tasted anything like it in my life. She's gonna hopefully be doing some cakes for the July London Bloggers meetup, so if you're coming you'll get to sample the amazingness. And honestly, they're just fantastic. I can't rave about them enough. And she does dairy and gluten-free ones for people like me who can't have dairy or like gluten. And they're just awesome. Like, the lemon ones are to die for. Okay, I'll stop raving about Jess now. She's my friend, and I suppose I'm biased, but honestly, they're the best cakes I've ever had in my entire life. Okay, right, I've recently started driving again. I had like a 3-month hiatus from it, so to speak. Like, I didn't have the money for it because of Christmas, and then I lost my job, and basically I stopped my driving lessons, and then my dad was going no at me one day, and I was like, I'm gonna have to start them again because it was a waste of money if I don't do them again. So I've gone back to driving, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm taking it a lot more seriously this time because I know there's going to be some job opportunities coming up which will require the need to drive, and I really want that job. Like, it's still for the same company, but it's a bit further away, so I'm like desperate to be able to drive by then so that I can sort of get that job opportunity and move up the career ladder a bit more. So I'm really excited about that, to be honest. And then my last favourite is my dad, actually, because he's been making me laugh non-stop recently. Like, we've had some trials and tribulations in the family, I'm not going to lie, but my dad's sense of humour just prevails throughout. I'd love to be able to like see through his eyes for one day and see like how and think how he thinks, because he's just so funny. When I've been like upset or worried about something, it's always my dad that makes me laugh, and he is like my favourite person this month, I have to admit. Like, I don't know what I'd do without him, honestly. I'm such a daddy's girl. But yeah, like, thumbs up, Dad, you're great, and you should write a book, because I'm sure it will be a bestseller. Because his way of looking at things is just like so dry and so funny. So yeah, they were my April non-beauty favourites. So I will see you all in the next video. Let me know what you thought of this one, whether you like hearing about my non-beauty favourites, and if you do like them, then obviously I will try and do another one next month. So I will talk to you all soon. Ta-ra!